Okay, Rich, well, they always say save the best till last. I'm sure probably you didn't want to leave it that late, but a 2-2 draw in Willand. What are your thoughts after that one?
Yeah, well, I thought we played really well. We should have scored a lot of goals, a lot across the box, a lot of one-on-ones that we missed, a lot of finishes that we should normally take, and you'd hope that we would take in season. But a really good friendly. I thought we played 3 Step 4 teams now, and that was our toughest test of the 3, to be honest. And yeah, I thought it was a really good fixture for us. You can see they've got people like Manager Richards and River Allen and Ricky Shepherd. They've got Tom Bag, got some good players in that team that have played this level, and they caused us a few problems. But really, we should have won the game quite handsomely. But no problem, it doesn't matter. As I said on Tuesday, you win against Bath and you draw down here, it doesn't matter. Like, I think you can see what we've worked on so far in terms of our defensive shape, and what we haven't worked on is our attacking attacking phases of our play. And yeah, we've got to sharpen up in those areas. We've created too many chances across the 4 games and not had enough goals to show for it, really. But that's fine. We'll get there in season, I'm sure.
I was going to say that was one sort of leads me on to my next point, really, because do you think it's just one of those off nights where maybe on another night we could have had 5 or 6, or have you learnt a little bit something different about the team's performance nights that maybe you wouldn't get from a win?
No, I wouldn't read much into it. I mean, Bailey's got his goal. Ben Seymour's got a great one for the second. Make sure that we didn't lose the game, which would have fat a bit, would have stung a little bit. As I said, we don't like losing. Bailey could have had a hat-trick. Jaden should have had a hat-trick. Alfie could have had a couple. Ben could have scored 2. Kane should have scored 2. Owen Brain's had chances. Ricey's had chances. So I think on another night you score a lot of those, and the scoreline looks very different. But credit to their goalkeeper. The 2, like I said, I thought Jamie Richards and Ross Edwards at centre half were very, very good on the night, and the keeper was a standout, brilliant for him. And unfortunately for us, their 2 shots have gone in. One that James hasn't had a lot of football over the last couple of years, and he's misplaced the pass. That's fine, it happens. We're asking him to play like that, so no problem. We'd rather that happen in pre-season. And then they scored on a bit of a sloppy goal. We were a bit gung-ho to win the game, and they've caught us. But yeah, like I say, it's fine, absolutely fine. I'm glad we didn't lose. They were desperate to win. They were playing for time, and yeah, credit to them for that. I'd have done exactly the same if we were playing higher. So yeah, no problem.
Obviously, you set the standards, Rich, with how you want your teams to set out and how you want them to play. And I think it was quite clear from the beginning between you, Muzz, and Liam with that high press, and you want to make your team sort of just chasing down the balls. I mean, yeah, you were given those shouts early on. Were you pleased with what you saw off the ball as well from Taunton tonight?
Mixed, really mixed. Yeah, I think we could have been better in some of those instances. We left a couple of too many gaps. And like I said, I thought River Allen exploited those a little bit in the first half, but they've given effort. That's all you can ask. We've still got a bit of work to do on our out of possession stuff, but yeah, we're a work in progress. We're 4 games in, and like I said, every single week I say it, like we're having these fixtures because people like Ryan Lane hasn't had a lot of fixtures over the last 12 months where he's been out, and he looks a little bit heavier than he has done in the 3 games where we've been pairing over him. But this is what it's all about. We've got to get this rustiness out of these players, so that when we're in season, they're at their absolute best. And we got some really good players here, Bill. So no problems at all. Yeah, we're going to Tuesday, and we're going to utilise the under-18s for that, which is going to be brilliant. Great experience for those to play against a Southern League team in Tavistock, mixed in with some of our senior boys, people like Kane Simpson and Owen Brain and Alfie Malden. But yeah, excited to see what the young lads have got to offer.
Definitely, and that sort of player pathway, Rich, from junior football all the way up to the first team. So an opportunity on Tuesday for those younger players to get a look in and to show you what they can do. Yeah,
and they've done that a couple of times. They've been in. We've had Archie Morgan's made a couple of squads. Unfortunately, we couldn't get him on because the game didn't dictate that. Yeah, they've got some good players in there. We've got a few at training. They look like they're a young under-18s group, so they've got a few years to get even better playing for us in, like I said, in that pathway. And we'll have a good look at. I think there's 7 of them in the match day, sort of 18, 19. All of those will feature. Absolutely, we'll give them the opportunity, and yeah, we're looking forward to it.